Hi, welcome back to Couples Therapy Bites.
Where we serve up bite-sized pieces of psychological education to make your relationship even better. I'm Stephen.
I'm Erin.
And today's big idea comes from a therapist and writer by the name of Daniel Hughes. And he talks about the importance of playfulness in interpersonal relationships. And so our big idea is the couple that plays together stays together.
Relationships can be hard, complicated, sticky, and the idea of playfulness is that it gives us a little perspective on making those complicated areas more lighthearted. Have you ever tried fighting when you're laughing kind of situation? So it's about being lighthearted, joking, goofing off together, just playing together.
Yeah, and the idea that if you enjoy your partner, then you're able to connect a little bit better. And so kind of how playfulness has worked in our relationship is Erin and I have this little tongue-in-cheek phrase that we use to break the tension of those moments that feel like they might be dropping off the cliff into an argument. And the phrase is simply, "You married it."
This comes from, I was with a group of girlfriends once, and one of the girls was talking about her husband and this terrible jacket he wore, which seems like a silly thing, and it is. And she hated it though. It really bothered her.
It's like ratty and nasty.
And it embarrassed her, and she used to just sort of nag him like, we need a new coat.
And he'd wear it to like take the dog out, to take the trash out.
So it was
around
like
the
an
neighborhood.
everyday kind of thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. So everyone was seeing it. And so she's like getting on his case, and he finally starts saying, as he would pop his nasty jacket collar, "Married it." And she said that it was just this really, really beautiful moment for them where it broke the ice. So there was no more fight anymore, no more frustration. She was still super annoyed by it, but it was like, you're embracing me. This is not a big deal. Let's not fight about this.
Yeah, and so Erin and I have found that to be true for us. So again, it's so easy that we fight about these little annoying things, but one of the things that Erin does is she has a difficult time taking the recycling from the kitchen to the recycling bin. Rather, it just kind of piles up on the floor or piles up on the counter, and it drives me crazy. And honestly, there's been moments where I'll walk in and we are about to fight over the recycling, and Erin will just very coyly look at me and say,
"Married it."
And that is so helpful because it reminds me to relax, it reminds me to laugh, it reminds me to be playful with Erin and not take life so seriously. And so what we're wondering is, what are the tipping points, those little annoyances that can tip into an argument for you as a couple? Maybe it's the dishes not being done. Maybe it's your partner going over budget again. Who knows what it is? But this week, when that tipping point happens, choose to be playful rather than annoyed. Send a dramatic picture of you crying over how distraught you are that the budget has been messed up again, or take the dishes and spell something with them, put them in the shape of a heart or something, I don't know, but be playful rather than annoyed and moving towards an argument.
And watch how that perspective can change the course of that conversation, because you're still going to talk about it. It is still a frustration, but it doesn't have to explode into a massive fight. It can invite a conversation.
Yeah. So we'd love to hear what happens for you this week. Please comment below. We need to hear from you. We want to hear from you.
Tell us your married it moments.
That's right. And subscribe to the channel, like us, share us, and we'll see you tomorrow, not next week, tomorrow for Tuesday's Top 3. Thanks a lot.